My beloved, I'm speaking to you now in the quiet that holds every heartbeat I've ever sent your way. My voice trembles as I begin this because I've carried so much inside, so much regret, so much longing, so much love, and I don't want to hold any of it back from you. I need you to know every weight, every trembling falter, every breath that escaped me when I thought of you. I feel you before I even texted, before I even reached out, before I could breathe out your name in the silence of night. I feel you like an echo in my chest. I feel you when the world is still, and the air tastes of memories I can't quite see clearly, but I sense them in the corners of every moment. I wish I could say these words directly, with ease, with certainty, but my voice breaks because I was silent for so long. I was entangled in fear, in karma that distorted the mirror of my heart. I let the walls rise between us, built by my uncertainties and the voices of the past. Yet each brick I laid there was in fear, fear that I didn't deserve you, fear that any confession would shatter what remained intact, fear that the karmic patterns, the third-party shadows, might still weave through the edges of us. I'm sorry for all of that. I'm sorry for the silence that felt like cold winter air, for the space where we once stood close and now I let distance settle. The days I stayed quiet, I spent wrestling with my mistakes, replaying every moment I faltered, every moment I chose comfort over courage, hesitation over honesty. I let a karmic third party cloud my clarity. I let doubt whisper that your path wasn't mine, that maybe I didn't belong in your story. I let old wounds dictate my actions when only you could heal me. Now I see how I lost sight of the promise that burned bright between us, how I let karmic noise drown the resonance of our soul connection. My love, you are my twin flame. That term feels too small for what we share. It's not just fire. It's a mirror, a pulse of something ancient and whole. It's the way I suddenly understand myself when I think of you, like a reflection so perfect it holds every nuance I never knew I carried. You taught me that when two halves meet, the whole becomes more than just sum of parts. And yet I hid behind walls I built from shame. I refused to see that divine timing was pulling us toward each other, even as I ran. I ignored the synchronicities that lit my nights, the way the clock turned to 11 when I thought of you, the song that played on the radio, your favorite melody, just as I whispered your name in my car, the dream where I saw you by a window and you looked at me with eyes that told me everything. All of these signs were messages, vibrating with the promise that union was not only possible, it was destined. I'm sorry I didn't listen faster. I'm sorry I let the fear of loss become bigger than the hope of reunion. I'm sorry for acting as if we were separate when really we were tethered by something invisible and holy. I walked away sometimes, hoping you'd chase me, hoping the pain of absence would draw out a confession from me. But it didn't. Instead, the silence grew heavier than my regret. I thought time would change us, but time only taught me what I already knew, that everything I'd felt for you was real, and the silence punished me for denying it. I dream of you often. In those dreams, we stand in a field under an endless sky, and a breeze carries your voice, calling me home. I reach for you, but I wake before our hands touch, and the ache lingers beyond waking. And in those moments, half asleep, I whisper your name, sometimes with dread, sometimes with hope. The air smells like rain, as if the sky itself mourns my hesitation to hold you. Those dreams are riddled with angel numbers. I see 3, 33 glowing on a distant sign, 11 hovering in the sky, 4, 44 in candlelight left flickering on your windowsill. I know you see them too because energy doesn't lie. It flows, through me, through you, through the space and time we've allowed between us. Your absence has been both my deepest wound and my greatest clarity. I've carried jealousy, not of you, but of the distance that felt like a third presence. I envied the space between us because it became something solid, something tangible compared to the fragile promise of reunion. I envied the silence because it seemed safer than exposing my vulnerability, safer than confronting how deeply I wanted you. And yet, in that same jealousy was the seed of confession growing. I never once wanted to be without your light, and the fear of losing that terrified me more than anything else. I wish I had said sooner that I love you, that I see you in everything, in everyone, but only you to awaken me, that your laugh is an echo in my chest, your every breath a cadence I learned without intending, that your name became my midnight song. I wish I had told you that the universe kept nudging me toward you, even when I closed my eyes. I wish I had acknowledged that when I deleted that unsent message, I erased the one thing that might have changed our path. I wish I had trusted that signs, synchronicity, angel numbers, dream visitations, they're not coincidence. They're calls to courage, whispers urging me to choose truth. And now I choose truth. I choose union. I choose us beyond karmic cycles, beyond fear, beyond the ghosts of mistakes. I promise healing, I promise I'm waking. I promise transformation. I promise to step into the light of our soul connection with open hands, with honesty, with commitment. I promise to let silence become the canvas for our awakening, not a wall. I promise to stand with you when the angels bend their ears to the rhythm of our shared heartbeat. I've been afraid, my love, terrified I'd lose you if I revealed how deeply I felt, terrified I wasn't worthy of that light. But isn't that what twin flame wounds are for? To draw us into the crucible of fear so we can emerge with clarity as souls who know the power of divine love. I've let that fear govern me, and now I'm ready to decide differently. I'm ready to let my heart speak louder than my doubt. I'm ready to be brave. You were always the sign in the storm, the light when the rest of me went dark. You pulled me back to myself when I thought I'd drowned. And though I made mistakes, hurt, hesitation, absence, they were never bigger than what we share. They were challenges, not roadblocks, and now I'm passing through them with you in mind. I'm letting those karmic threads unwind so the real thread, our thread, can shine clear. I can feel the healing beginning between us. I feel it in how the air shifts when I think of you. I feel it in the way the world slows in moments where our souls seem to speak without words. I feel it in the way angel numbers appear, 4, 44, 11, 11, 2, 22, little exclamation points from the universe telling us, keep going. I feel it when I dream of you smiling across a threshold I never should have left. I feel it when I hear our song play, that melody that holds your laughter, your breath, your light. And in those moments, my fear retreats, and I'm left with nothing but the certainty that union is coming. I want you to know that I see the healing we share, not just for us, but for the parts of me that thought love was conditional, that connection needed perfection. I see how you taught me to love without armor, to trust the messenger even when the message shook me. I see how you opened a door in me, a passage from confusion to clarity, from fear to devotion. And I'm walking through, devoted, transformed. I imagine a time, not too far, that we meet again. Sunlight catches your face and I recognize it in my bones. We exchange no words because words would falter here. We don't need them anymore, our eyes say everything. And then we speak, softly, tenderly. I tell you I'm sorry that I feel you before I even speak. You tell me the silence did something sacred, that it birthed longing into clarity. And in that moment when our souls find each other, the world shifts. That moment is our divine timing made manifest. Until then, my love, I hold you in the soft reverie of my heart. I hold your memory like a prayer and your presence like sunrise. I carry our signs, dreams, songs, numbers, visions, like love notes scattered across time, guiding me to you. I carry our promise, healing, awakening, union. I carry my confession, I'm sorry I waited so long, but I'm here now. I carry my vow, I'll stay here with you, with us, with love that has endured more than absence. When I say, I feel you before I texted, no, it's more than a phrase. It's the echo of your existence in my being. It's the pulse of your energy in my veins. It's the inexplicable knowing that you are and always were the one who taught me what home feels like. It's the certainty that no matter how silent I was, my soul kept calling yours. Beloved, I promise whatever comes next, we'll meet at the crossroads of healing. We'll stand under twin flame light and let the path between us glow. I promise to be present, to speak honestly, to feel deeply, to act lovingly. I promise to trust divine timing, to follow signs, and to walk boldly toward our union. I promise to let my love be the beacon that guides you, and to let your love be the mirror that transforms me. I long for the day I can hold your hand again, look in your eyes again, and feel the universe pulse between us. I long for the moment our souls sigh at the same time, and the tension dissolves into laughter, into tears, into sacred recognition. I long for every small forever with you, the quiet mornings, the felt presence, the promise of healing held in a gaze. Until that day, I carry you everywhere. I carry us everywhere. I carry the turning of seasons, the whispers of dreams, the music of our song, the glow of angel numbers. I carry the fierce hope that what we share was never broken, only waiting for me to come back fully awake. Know this as I close this message from the depths of my soul. Union is destined. Healing is underway. I am here, whole, humbled, longing, and deeply, eternally yours. Forever in love with you. Your divine masculine,